it's Manchester United in the white shorts, kicking off, attacking a goal to the right in this first division match against Newcastle United. Manchester United, who put up a great show against Real Madrid during the week, and right away it's Albert Scanlon who comes in there with a first-time shot, but Harvey has it covered away out to Hughes now. And United desperately needing a win to restore their confidence in the league. Skula. Heel back to Ivor Olchach, number 10 there, one of the Welshmen who are not playing for Wales this afternoon. Setters back to Harry Gregg. And Manchester United with that lightning thrust. Gregg now to Setters, to Gregg again. Trying to find wide, but Fuchs is very commanding in the air at this stage. Comes to Bobby Charlton. Charlton number 10 there for Manchester United. Charlton flicking it through. A lovely ball indeed to Dennis Fowler. Fowler going around the outside at Skula. Fowler number 9 there, right on the outside right position there, cutting into the edge of the line. Right down onto the goal line itself. Turns it back. It must be a goal. It's Albert Scanlon now right on the edge of the area. Scanlon trying to chip it through. Dotted over by Skula, and it's going to be a corner now to Manchester United after 7.5 minutes of play in the first half. And it's Albert Scanlon with another corner for Manchester United. It's a good one. There's Dawson. It's a lovely one. It's a goal. Well, that was a great goal indeed by Alec Dawson, who came in there and nodded that ball in like a bullet. Newcastle now kicking off, 1 goal down. Jimmy Skula. Skula playing a storming game through to Bobby Mitchell. Setters. Clearance indeed to Violet, to Dawson. Dawson, a good ball with Violet, racing for it. Violet chipping it through. It's a handball. It looks like a penalty to me. It's a handball by Keith, and I think it's going to be a penalty. Yes, it's a penalty for Manchester United. Well, I don't know how much play there's going to be time for after this kick, but it's right on time, and Mr. Sparling had no hesitation giving a penalty now to Manchester United with seconds only remaining to play in this first half. It is Violet. Violet, the Manchester United skipper, scored 3 goals against Burnley last week, and now coming up for a very important kick indeed. United leading by 1-0 on this go. This shot now could set them in the driver's seat. He missed it. It was the last kick of the first half, and there goes the whistle for half-time. Manchester United 1, Newcastle United 0. And what a let-off for Newcastle that was. And it's Newcastle United in the striped shirts attacking the goal to the right now, about to kick off in the second half. And they kick off on our bet that both centre-forwards are kicking themselves at not taking some of the chances that have come their way so far this afternoon. Dennis Fowler by missing a penalty, and Lem White by missing 2 absolute golden sitters. Nobby Stiles, the young white half, going through on his own now with a great chance. Stiles is there, he drives it, it's a goal! What a goal! Five and a half minutes gone into the second half. Should say 7.5 minutes gone in the second half, and Nobby Stiles walked through that Newcastle team to score one of the best seen so far this season. Manchester United 2, Newcastle United 0. Here's along the line to Olchach. Olchach and Fuchs. Olchach still in possession. Fuchs in the touch. A throw into Newcastle United. 11.5 minutes gone in the second half. Olchach with the throw. On the line to Gordon Hughes. Hughes gets it round, but it's going to be a corner. The ball came off Shea Brennan, so it's a corner to Newcastle United. Corner to Newcastle United. A short one taken by Gordon Hughes to Olchach to Hughes again. Hughes flicking it through, but Mitchell just manages to keep it in play. Mitchell, a nice cross indeed. Taken out of the air to goal! Gordon Hughes gets that beautiful cross by Bobby Mitchell to make it 2-1 for Manchester United after 12 and a half minutes of play in the second half. 2-1 is the score as Manchester United kick off. Charles away out to Dawson. Through to Bobby Charlton. Charlton is obstructed by Jimmy Schooler. Charlton is obstructed by Jimmy Schooler, and there certainly seem to be a few very angry words spoken there. And it's a free kick to Manchester United. And as far as leaves it, and it's going to be little Johnny Giles chipping it through to Setters. Setters a lovely lob. Beautiful save. It's there. .26.5 minutes of play gone in the second half, and despite that despairing lunge by Brian Harvey, it was a great header by Maurice Setters that makes the score 3-1 for Manchester United after 26.5 minutes of play in the second half. And whereas last week Manchester United had a goal scored on a free kick from a penalty, this week they did just the reverse and scored from the free kick from the penalty. Jimmy Schooler through to over Allchurch. Comes down, flicked away by Brennan right off Wood's toe. Great thrust there by Bobby Mitchell. 4.5 minutes to play now. Newcastle United with the corner. Bobby Mitchell. Hughes. And it's pushed away and it's kicked off the line by Brennan. There is going to be a query with the linesman because might have been close to. The referee, Mr. Sparling, is having words with Bobby Stiles, and it's going to be a free kick. It's going to be a penalty for Newcastle United in the closing minutes of this game. Bobby Stoko, the centre half. Stoko, it's a goal, 3-2.